What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and a couple of days after the Animus reset, it's still a disaster. We still don't see any of the data fragments collected showing up. Now, a lot of people initially jumped in and they said that they did receive their data fragments. And then I said, well, check your projects. And it's not in the project at all. So there should be, technically, whatever you had left from your previous encounter all the way to whatever you did recently. And as you can see, it was already done. There's a day and change left in order to receive new challenges. Now, we still haven't gotten credit for all those old challenges. And that's kind of upsetting. Like, a lot of people, like I said, they are all in agreement. They haven't received their stuff. Every once in a while, I get somebody who's like, well, I got it. And I'm like, well, you know, show me a picture. Let me see it. Because I don't think you got it. I think that you think you got it because the data fragments did show up on the side of the screen when you know, completed the task. But it didn't actually show up in your project. So, is Ubisoft back to their old tricks? Are they the old Ubisoft again? Meaning Ubisoft all the way up until Star Wars Outlaws? If we're being for real? I don't know. I really saw Shadows and the delays that they were taking as an opportunity to be better, to be a new Ubisoft. And I was all for it, honestly. Still, I'm going to wait a couple more days before I see whether or not, you know, they're back on their BS again. But for now, you know, it gives me pause. It makes me a little bit worried. Now, Monday, as I've said before in a previous video, we are going to get new challenges. Now, I'm in the United States. I'm on the East Coast. At 2 a.m. Monday, that's when the new challenges will come. So, first off, I'm not doing them until after the update. Not because I'm hoping the update fixes anything, but because with the update we get a new project, and it makes no sense for me to like actually go and do these projects and then we get a new, or do these challenges, then we get a new project come Tuesday, and now I have to wait again till Thursday in order to complete the project. To me, that just makes no sense. But what I am worried about, and what they should do, number one, they should give us all around how many keys there should have been there. So we should all see anywhere from like 12 to 1400 keys, or 12 to 1400 data fragments added to that thing. We should see that. Plus whatever we had left, because some of us were anywhere from like a couple hundred to like 1,000 data fragments away from getting another 400 keys. My hope is that come Tuesday, when we get our update and they put the new project there, my hope, and I'm not going to hold my breath on this, but my hope is that Tuesday we get our update, we update, and then immediately upon update, we actually see all these missing keys, plus the keys that we had from previous, before they made this change. I hope we see all that on the new project. Could you imagine how awesome that would be? You'd be like 3, 4, 5 slots deep into the project. I think that would be cool. So my hope is that they do something like that, and then once Monday hits, like I said, I will wait until Tuesday until they put the new project, and then I'll go in and do, the challenges, add that to my, completions, and see how far I get in that new battle pass, in that new project. So that's my hope. Now my fear is that we're going to get this new project. We're going to go and just start at zero. They're not going to give us anything. And then after they don't give us anything, we go and we have to complete these projects, and it's still not working. In all honesty, the projects, the keys and the data fragments, that is not on our end. That is on the end of Ubisoft. It's on their servers. So whenever we play any of the older Assassin's Creeds, like Odyssey, like Valhalla, and you go and you collect the opal or the ore and the opal totals are on their network. Turn off your internet and go into the game, you'll notice that you have no access to Retta's shop, Sargon's shop. You won't see how many pieces of ore or opal you have, and you're unable to make any purchases or anything like that. That's because it's on Ubisoft's end. It's not an us issue, it's a them issue. The same with what's going on now with these data fragments. The data fragments that we've been collecting, they actually are on the Ubisoft server side. And I'm really hoping that they fix this. A patch is not going to fix this. The update is not going to fix this. This is something that they need to fix on their end. It's not like a hot fix or anything like that. It's not like you could turn off your game, turn it back on. It's something to do with them. So they have to fix it. Now, in the past, we've had problems like this with Valhalla, and then you wait a couple of days and then everything shows up. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that's what happens. And I'm really hoping. But at the same time, like I said, I still have that fear that they're going to be Ubisoft of old. This is going to be a debacle. This is going to take a while to fix. And when you finally fix it, people are just absolutely disinterested in the game completely. But once again, we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know in the content below, what do you think of all this? Have you received your keys? If you did, would you please send me a screenshot or something that you did receive your data fragments, or enough from like the previous entries and you were able to collect it. I'd love to see any evidence of that. Like I said, some people are like, well, I got it, and I'm like, well, how did you get it when nobody else did? But again, we'll see. Do you think Ubisoft is going back to their old ways, or do you think that this is just a small hiccup? They're better, and this will get fixed really soon. Or are you just like, nah, man, I'm Team Ghost of Yatai, and I've had enough of this game? I'd love to hear any of your thoughts. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Ya Yi!